My story about being brave, a personal narrative. Think about the stories you have listened to this week. We read Brave Irene, Sir Pete the Brave, and Sheila Ray the Brave. Think about all of these characters and how these characters were all brave. What do you think it means to be brave? Today I'm going to write a story about a time when I had to be brave. I was 5 years old. I was in the hospital and I was very sick. I was scared, and the nurse showed me exactly what they were going to do by using my teddy bear. I knew if Bear could do it, so could I. I found my strength to be brave. Boys and girls, after you write a story, a good reader has to go back and reread and find the mistakes. So as I read my story, I noticed that my first sentence, I was 5 years old. That starts with a capital, it has a period, and I don't see any spelling mistakes, so I think that sentence is okay. As I read my next sentence, I was in the hospital and I was very sick. I noticed a mistake. The letter I has to be a capital because when I is all by itself, we use a capital. As I keep reading, I notice that my next sentence says, I was scared and the nurse showed me exactly what they were going to do by using my teddy bear. I see a couple mistakes in that sentence. The word they, I think I was typing fast and I must have forgotten my E in that word. I'll have to add my E. I also noticed that at the end of that sentence, I forgot to add a period. So I'll need to add my period. If I read my next sentence, I knew if Bear could do it, so could I. Well, in that sentence, the word Bear is actually his name. So I have to capitalize that B to show that that's his name. As I keep reading, I found my strength to be brave. Another thing that good readers do is that they have to revise when they are writing. And I think that sentence is okay, but the more I thought about it, I decided that if I add a little bit to that sentence, it might sound a little better. So I added the words, with the help of my friend Bear. So now I've made all my corrections and here is my final version of my story. Now it's your turn to write your own story about a time when you were brave. Remember to use the writer's checklist. Have fun writing your story. I can't wait to read them. Don't forget to submit them to the media album.